Hey guys, what's up? My name's Reese Leonard. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about video games. And first off, I want to say that I don't believe that video games are innately inappropriate or immoral or unethical, but I think they have the potential to put us in situations that'll make us have to decide, and we could choose to be unethical or immoral. For instance, I'm going to start out with a story. Minnesota, a few years back, a boy named Jeff Weiss, 16-year-old, went into his high school and killed 9 people and committed suicide. And according to the reports, the cop said that he followed the shooting like a video game script. So basically, like a violent video game where he was like a first-person shooter. Um, and I think that says something to the effects that violent video games can have on you. But also, I read another article that was titled "Video Gamers' Aggression Linked to Frustration, Not Violent Content." That said that video games aggression could be linked to frustration, not violent content. And I think that's really important to think about that it's not necessarily the content, but it's the built up tension, and the way to release that is by aggression. I think that they can cause aggression, and I don't think that it's healthy for some people to be playing them all the time, every day, which is happening more and more today's society. I think that according to this article, um, that it doesn't have to do with the content. It just has to do with people building up their aggression and frustration and finding some outlet, and it just kind of blows up. I think it's also important to note, talking about Gamergate, how there were so many death threats and rape threats for people, because there's a source of anonymity with them online. So I think that's important to note, that there's is a sense of I can do whatever I want online and get away with it because people won't know who I am. And that also shows up in another article that I read called "Gaming Dangers: Is Your Child Talking to Strangers?" And basically, what this says is how people will go online and just become totally different people than they are in real life because they don't think that anyone's going to know what they're doing. And I also want to like touch on the subject that I don't think it's okay for a lot of the language. I've seen what it can be like online, and in this article, it also talks about how like they wouldn't like be able to broadcast what people were saying because it was too vulgar and too bad. So I think that's important just to think about, and to know that video games can be turned in a bad way, but they're not made to be bad. They're made to be fun. They're made to be creative and allow you to release yourself. So lastly, I just want to say that I intend to use the Creative Commons no derivatives copyright so that everyone can share this video and see what I think, my 2 cents worth on the subject. But also, I don't want people to change what I've said, because what I said is what I believe. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Keep you updated on the next vlog coming out soon. See you later.